good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you are, and whatever is your time zone. And happy Valentine's Day to all. Okay, so for our wellness today, in the space of the Wellness for Peace education on climate change, we will talk about wellness tips on how to protect our body, particularly our lungs. Okay, because I will tell you something about the e-cigarettes or vaping, because there is a report from the World Health Organization saying that this is not a safe alternative to cigarettes. So I will read to you this report so that you will consider stopping or ending the use of e-cigarettes. Okay. Alright. So tobacco e-cigarettes. Okay. There are many different types of e-cigarettes, which are the most common type of electronic nicotine delivery system, or it's called ENNDS, ENDS, an electronic non-nicotine delivery system, or ENNDS, ENNDS. These systems heat a liquid to create aerosols that are inhaled by the user. These so-called e-liquids may or may not contain nicotine, but do not contain tobacco. They also typically contain additives, flavors, and chemicals that can be harmful to people's health. So e-cigarettes are part of broader products categories of ENNDS and ENNDS, which includes products such as e-cigars and e-pipes. The WHO, or the World Health Organization, is concerned that these products have been allowed on the open market as consumer products and aggressively marketed to young people. So currently, 88 countries have no minimum age at which e-cigarettes can be bought, and 74 countries have no regulations in place for these harmful products. The e-cigarettes target children through social media and influencers, with at least 16,000 attractive flavors. Some of these products use cartoon characters and they have sleek designs, which appeal to the younger generation. Some look like toys and games. There is an alarming increase in use of e-cigarettes among children and young people, with the rates exceeding the adult use in many countries. Even brief exposure to e-cigarette content on social media is associated with greater intention to use these products, as well as more positive attitudes toward the e-cigarettes. So is it dangerous? Are e-cigarette dangerous? Okay. It contains varying amounts of nicotine and harmful emissions. The e-cigarette emissions typically contain nicotine and other toxic substances that are harmful to both the users and non-users who are exposed to the aerosols secondhand. Some products claiming to be nicotine-free, or ENNDS, have been found to contain nicotine. So nicotine exposure in pregnant women can adversely affect the development of the fetus. Further, the consumption of nicotine in children and adolescents has negative impacts on the brain development. So there is a negative impact on brain development. It can produce neurological this dysfunction. So anything related to it hampers the development of the brain. So leading to long-term consequences for brain development and potentially leading to learning and anxiety disorders. So epidemiology is highly addictive and harmful to health. Additionally, high-quality epidemiology studies consistently demonstrate that e-cigarettes use increases conventional cigarette uptake, particularly among non-smoking youth, by nearly 3 times. So evidence reveals that these products are harmful to health and are not safe. They are not safe, according to the World Health Organization. Okay? So, however, it is too early to provide a clear answer on the long-term impact of using them or being exposed to them. While long-term health effects are not fully known, we do know that they generate toxic substances, some of which are known to cause cancer, and some that increase the risk of heart and lung disorders. So electronic delivery systems have also been linked to a number of physical injuries, including burns from explosions or malfunctions, when the products are not of the expected standard or are tampered with by users. The accidental exposure of children to ENNDS e-liquids pose serious risk, as devices may leak or children may swallow the poisonous e-liquid. So, do e-cigarettes ENNDS cause lung injuries? Okay, so aside from it hampers the brain development, it also affects the brain development, which in turn produce nerve dysfunction, because the transfer of communication from the brain going down to the nerves is affected because of the use of e-cigarettes. So it is not safe. So if you want to know more of this, I will give you the link on the report of WHO about these e-cigarettes. Okay. So that you will read and you have another opinion, okay, that because the e-cigarettes are being marketed as something that is safer than the regular nicotine cigarettes, but actually the content of that of the e-cigarettes, they also have nicotine, and for others they are using the synthetic. It's not organic. They are using the synthetic. There are chemicals, toxic chemicals, that are being used in the electronic cigarettes, which is harmful to the body. This is according to the report of the WHO. So I'm telling you this not as my personal opinion, but based on the reports of the WHO. That's why there is a warning. Okay. So I'll give you the link in the comment section of this video, so that you'll have a different perspective on why you need to stop taking the e-cigarettes. And for the meantime, let's celebrate the Valentine's Day. Okay. Of course, there are flowers. And no. Okay. See you around.